What's shaking?
Do you want something? Or are you just looking to get your ass beat? Colin Moriarty, at your service. Well, if you... Ah, my new friend. What can I get you? Some sorters are best buried, and I'm a man that can provide all sorts of tools to bury them. My God, it's you. The little baby boy all grown up. Persistent little bastard, ain't you? Then and now, it would seem. It's been a long time, kid. Oh, your daddy passed through here all right. Here and gone. Got what he came for and then left. I'm assuming you'll do the same, correct? God in heaven, would you listen to yourself? Do you honestly believe that's true? The lies they've put into that head of yours. Your father brought you to the vault right after you were born. To keep you safe, you see. I remember it well. You stayed in my saloon, after all. That's right. Your father, his Brotherhood of Steel friend, and you, the suckling babe with nary a tit to suckle. Sorry about your mum. Truly. But no matter. That big round door is open now, hasn't it? Daddy's gone, and you need to know why. Could be I know where and why. Ah, I see. You know, I heard about the brainwashing that goes on down there. From some other fella, escaped. 5 years back. All hail the overseer. We're born in the vault, we die in the vault, and all that other assorted lunacy. Kid, you've got better programming than our own Deputy Weld. You'd best wise up quick. Wouldn't want anyone taking advantage of you, Did he? Well, our time together was brief, but that is the way of it out here. When a bond is forged, little else matters, Well, he did come through here, but he left. I'm truly sorry. But maybe you can catch up to him. He headed southeast into the city. Said he needed information from those loanies at the station. You know, Galaxy News Radio. What there is of it. Galaxy News Radio is some loudmouth radio station located in the ruins of DC. Three Dog, the king of that loony bin, keeps yapping about fighting some good fight or something. A bunch of crap. But I suppose if you wanted to know what was going on in the wasteland, that's the place to go. Me, I could care less. The wasteland? Why the hell would you want to go out there? Listen to me, lad. Megaton has everything you could possibly need. Why go anywhere else? Stay the fuck out of me business, don't go where you don't belong, and buy your drinks here. That's all you need to know. I keep these yokels knee-deep in booze and poon. They keep me knee-deep in caps. It's a fair trade, if you ask me. I own a saloon, kid. Rumours are part and parcel. So I'll give you this one for free. Not sure if you've met her, but Lucy West, that pretty young thing? She's afraid. Of what, of who, I couldn't say. But you can feel the fear on her. Don't let me keep you.
Listen, I'm working right now, so make it quick, okay? Yeah, I remember that man. I saw him talking to Moriarty. It's hard to forget handsome men like that. I'd love to spend time with you, too. Look. Later.
What's shaking?
Information I got. Back to the costume.
To gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the word. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory, and it serves as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your body.
Hey there. What? I don't trust any of the locals to tinker with it. Besides, most people don't even realize it's still a threat. And hell, Cromwell and those crazies from the Church of Atom, they worship the damn thing. Why? You think you got the know-how to disarm it? For good? Oh, all right. Fine. But listen here. Just take a look at it first. Go easy. If you get the job done, there'll be 100 caps in it for you. Not an option, I'm afraid. We aren't exactly rolling in cash down here. Great. Bye.
I don't think that belongs to you. Hey, I hear you're that stray from the vault. Oh, I haven't seen one of you for years. Good to meet you. I'm Moira Brown. I run Craterside Supply. But what I really do is mostly tinkering and research. Say, I'm working on a book about the wasteland. It'd be great to have the foreword by a vault dweller. Help me out, would you? I'm pretty sure I remember a girl coming into town with that about 10, 12 years ago. She didn't know a thing about the wastes, and I knew she'd get herself hurt without some sort of protection. So I offered to armor her vault suit. Never saw her again. Probably died out there, poor thing. In a way, she gave me the idea to write this book. It's yours if you help. Great! Just tell me what it's like to live underground all your life, or to come outside for the first time, or whatever strikes your fancy. That's terrible! But it'll be great for a foreword, so in that sense, it's great. I think you're gonna like it out here. And here's the armored suit, just to make sure you don't get recycled into something else's food. That'll be good for the book. In fact, want to help me with the research? I can pay you, and it'll be fun. Well, it's a dangerous place out there in the wastes, right? People could really use a compilation of good advice, like a wasteland survival guide. For that, I need an assistant to test my theories. I wouldn't want anyone to get hurt because of a mistake. Nobody's ever happy when that happens. No, then they just yell a lot at me with mean words. Oh, caps, chems, meds, and maybe even a few unique inventions, if you do a good job. I'm sure I've got something that'll catch your eye. With a little ingenuity, you can turn a pile of junk into a mountain of caps. And there's no shortage of junk, so will you help out? All right then. Now I think the first chapter will have to be about surviving day-to-day dangers. Things... So... Oh, don't... Now... Good hunting!
We're going to be neutral all base and Megaton. I'll have to get a lot of bad karma to make up for that, so just do everything. That's how that works, right?
Huh? Yeah.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Yeah, I know, I'm waiting for them to unlock it because he does that. But I forgot what time of day it is that he does that.
Come, bestow your presence on your unworthy servant.
Yeah? He said what? Oh, I never did like the look of him. Jesus. Let's go find...
Hey there. Glad you're back.
You there, Burke. Explain
Not
your
a
business
good
in
idea.
Megaton.
I'm sorry. Sheriff, what are you hollering about?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The bomb. You're trying to blow it up. Have you lost your goddamn mind?
Sheriff, I'm afraid there's been a misunderstanding. Someone has surely been spreading rumors. I'll be sure to address the situation personally.
I'm placing you under arrest, Burke. At least until I figure out what the hell's going on around here.
And I'm afraid I won't be able to oblige your request, Sheriff. I have pressing matters to attend to. Now, step aside.
This isn't open to discussion. You're coming with me.
Why do you knuckle-draggers always insist on doing things the hard way? Very well.
I'm watching you.
Better him. Me.
Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. Glad you're back.
It's like I did not mean to pickpocket the sheriff. That wasn't going to go well if I tried.
Don't look at me like that. Looking's free. The rest will cost ya.
Hey there.
Yeah.
Hey, come here. I want to talk to you.
Sure. Jericho, is it? What are you going to talk about?
Look, don't give me any of your shit. Now tell me something. And if you're lying, I'll know. Are you working with the Raiders? You a scout?
Bye.
You making a move? Huh?
Yeah, I got a little bit on the way of good karma.
Hi. Good evening.
Got a problem?
Why don't you look where you're going? Yeah, you need something?
What's happening?
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas. Good to see you.
Were you just kidding about disarming that?
Suffering shall exist no longer. It shall be washed away in that.
Yeah, no.
Atom's
Just
glow
think about just
burned from you in the fire of his brilliance.
I'm Doc Church, and I run this. Nice try. Maybe if you actually... Yeah. Nice try. Yeah.
Ah, look at this! They're on the they got you. They're the American. Why? What? And it's your. Why? Well, when you put it that way, wait. I'll have none of it. It.
Each of us will give birth to 1 billion stars. Formed from the mass of our wretched
Were you
and
just kidding
filthy
about
bodies.
disarming that thing?
Each of us shall be
Hey there. Hey. I really hope you're not thinking of breaking into there.
We're all still breathing.
You, the
Hello, Mother
feeble
Maya.
bones.
You got
I
something
present
on
to
your
your will this frail body. I beg of you to use me as your vessel. Guide me to your brilliance.
there.
Divide
I don't like to
each
spread
particle
rumors, but I heard
and give
Mr.
relief
Burke
to
is
this
really interested in
rotten
the
flesh.
bomb. Really interested.
Cast the fragile
he wants
form
to
of
buy
this
it.
ephemeral body
Wow.
into new life.
What are you gonna do,
in
huh?
the forge of your
Anyway,
glow?
I should get going. Take care.
Atom,
Talk to you
come. Bestow your presence on your unworthy servant. We stay true until the day of division, until the dawn of your return to his humble work. Behold, he is coming with the clouds, and every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Let the men, women, and children of the earth come forth to gather and behold the power of Atom. Let those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom. Come forth and drink the waters of the glow, for this ancient weapon of war is our salvation. It is the very symbol of Atom's glory. Let it serve as a reminder of the division that has occurred in the past, and the resplendence of the promise of our division in the times to come. Give your bodies to Atom, my friend. Release yourself from his power. Feel his glow and be divided. There shall be no tears, no sorrow, no suffering. For in the division, we shall see our release from the past.
Ah, crater size closed. Not really the best time to go to the dose of radiation.
I must be getting slow in my old age. Thanks for saving my hide there. What do you... Yep, you...
Well, goddamn. You're new, right? I've got to admit, the outfit's a little weird, but that's okay. That's okay. Name's Leo Stahl. It's a pleasure. Damn it. Who told you
I mean, I kind of walked in on you doing it, man. Nobody told me.
I can hook you up. A solid chem dealer is hard to find out here in the wastes. Trust me. I know. I can only sell to you when my shift at the Lantern is over. Meet me up at the water treatment plant if you need something. Look, keep your bullshit judgments to yourself, man. Just don't tell Jenny or Andy and we'll be fine. What am I gonna say? No?
It's another render is what it is. Yeah, I think I will stay in Megaton. I mean, I already made the decision with, you know, the killing of Burke, but remembering that I could blackmail Leo.
Well, Moriarty thinks he is, but Lucas Sims is the law around here, and everyone knows it. Well, there's this and that. I keep myself busy, but really... any...
men, women, and children of the earth, come forth to gather.
Watch it, will you?
Behold, he is coming with the clouds. And every eye shall be blind with his glory. Every ear shall be stricken deaf to hear the thunder of his voice. Women and children of the earth. Those who dwell here in his favored land attend now to the words of the prophet of Atom.
That's secure for a reason.
What's shaking? Well, hot damn! Someone new. Always a pleasure. Name's Billy Creel. You call me Billy, all right? I know Megaton looks more like a boneyard than a town, but it ain't all bad. Take me and Maggie, for instance. We make do just fine. I trade the stuff I scavenge, and she helps keep me on the straight and narrow. Oh, sorry. I guess I got ahead of myself, huh? Maggie's 9. Sweetest little girl you'd ever care to meet. We take care of each other. I ain't never had a daughter, but if I did, I'd want her to be Maggie. I took her in when her parents got killed by raiders. That was 2 years ago. It was a pretty bad scene. Small settlement up north. I'd stopped in to trade some salvage, and the whole place had been wiped out. I found Maggie hiding under a bed, in the same room where her parents had been butchered. We've been together ever since. All I know is that I spent too much time out there, and beyond that, I ain't gonna talk about it. Megaton is the best little town you'll find in the Capital Wasteland. Don't let anyone tell you different. Strong walls, strong people, and strong booze. We've got everything you need to make a life these days. Me? I deal with the caravan suppliers. I used to ride with those guys, so they cut me some good deals. Helps keep the town supplied. But more importantly, I take care of Maggie. Of course, she's getting a little old to have Billy looking over her shoulder all the time. People have been saying that there's something wrong with the water purifier. But old Walter's been keeping that thing running for decades. I'm not worried. No reason it'd pick now to go down for good. Would it? Later, Gator.
Welcome to Craterside Supply. Oh, feeling a bit under the weather? Or a bit over the Geiger counter? I can tell you're positively glowing. Now, just hold on and try not to move. Tell me how it feels, and I'll get you fixed right up. Oh, sure you can, you tough old survivor. Now sit down before you fall down. Now, after taking a few notes, I'll take care of that nasty radiation with a bit of my own homemade concoction. I've never had a chance to test it out on someone so heavily dosed. But I'm sure it'll work just as well. Exciting, isn't it? Okay, a little Brahmin milk, a couple magnets, and maybe a few happy thoughts. Well, you're alive! Oh, that's the good news. But there was a little side effect. A teeny tiny, mutation. But it seems to be benign, at least. Here, take a few radiation chems as my little way of saying, I'm sorry I twisted your DNA like a kitten with a ball of yarn. I've got to see how safe it is to scavenge food from one of those huge stores out there. I need someone to research how to travel through a minefield. And that'll cover the first section of the book. Which strikes your fancy? Well, food and medicine. Everyone needs them once in a while, right? So they need a good place to find them. There's an old super-duper mart not far from here. I need to know if a place like that still has any food or medicine left in it. Hopefully, you'll be finding food and medicine, but I could sweeten the deal by paying more food when you get back, regardless of the results. While you're away, I can at least search through my junk and see if there's anything that'll go with old food to make it more appetizing. Oh, great! Food is most important, but see if you can get medicine too. And if there's nothing to find, then just come back in one piece, okay? Have you heard the so-called android recording? It sounds like an ordinary man. Here's a spare copy of that old holotape. It's a hoax for sure. Oh, I couldn't do that. It'd be a real blow to those nice folks in the church. Besides, it's not like that bomb ever hurt anyone. Live and let live, right? I guess they sent those tapes to lots of people, especially people like me who are interested in technology. Boy, I wish androids were real, though. Do I ever? I've got the schematics for something called a rocket launcher. I sell all the components too, so you can make the weapon yourself. Don't worry about ammo. This baby shoots all the junk you might find out there in the wasteland. Ashtrays, teddy bears, you name it. In fact, if you ever need to make any custom weapons, feel free to use my workbench here in the shop. All you need is the schematics and parts. I couldn't tell you, really. I talked to Manya if you care that much. She's lived in Megaton longer than anyone. Take care.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
Hey there. Glad you're back.
It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
Head on in, partner. Y'all enjoy your stay now.
Hey there.
Some grub? Try the brass lantern.
Welcome, sir or madam, to Crazy Wolfgang's traveling junk store, the depot of detritus, the shop of slop, and the caravan of crap. Now, what odds and ends can I, the craziest of all possible Wolfgangs, offer to you? I scour the wasteland for the very best pieces of trash, the height of detritus, and the veritable pick of the litter. It's all valuable to someone. And I always make sure to make my rounds through Canterbury Commons. Their Mayor, Rowe, always has a place for a clever junk man like myself. Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need, assuming you need the random junk that I've got. A friend with deep pockets. Crazy Wolfgang's got just what you need, assuming you need the random junk that I've got. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Good luck out there. And maybe next time, you'll find something interesting for me, huh?
Welcome to Megaton. Please stand clear of the gate. Welcome to Megaton.
Yes, I'm open.
Welcome to Megaton. Enjoy your time.
How's the field research going? So, how's the Sure thing. Come back.
God bless the USA. And nowhere else.
Thirsty partner. Try.
Welcome, welcome. My name is Crow, and I travel the land offering vestments of protection. And you are fortunate I found you in time. You bear the look of one who is haunted, but I am proud to say that my wares can protect you from even the cruel claws of death itself. Have a look. My caravan sells clothing and armor to decorate and protect the body while it endures the ravages of the physical world. My travels take me from Canterbury Commons to where there is true need of this protection. After all, this is what they'll pay the most for. If the clothes make the man, then here are the means to remake yourself. Walk well.
Moriarty's oldest drinks. Commencing
I'm out of
attack
here.
on hostile target. Do not be alarmed. Law and order will be restored shortly.
to get away! They're burning everything! They're all dead. Burned Grey Ditch right to the ground. Those things, they came out of nowhere. You've got to run. Run!
This is hopeless. This is hopeless. Damn. Help!
Dead Chinese commander. Oh.
We're all still breathing, so I know you didn't screw up. You got something on your mind?
You know... Shh. Good hunting! See?
Those monsters, they're gonna get me. Those things. They keep coming. They scare me. Make it stop. You won't leave me like all the other grown-ups. You can help me. Those big things. They're all over Greyditch, and they killed everyone. Please find my papa. It used to be kinda nice. No one bothered us there. I guess because we were so close to DC. There were 7 of us living there in tall, old brick house. Nah, people don't like to stay long in Greyditch. The DC ruins aren't a great place to make a home, you know. In fact, Papa was talking about moving on soon. We've been here for maybe a year. Besides me and my papa, there was Doc Lesko, who stayed with us, and Will Brandis, and his mama and papa, too. I guess they're all gone now. Alright. Nah, go ahead. It's just nice to talk to anyone about stuff at all. He was a strange man. He paid Papa some caps to help him build a shack and carry a bunch of junk into it. Papa called him an egghead, but his head was shaped regular, so I didn't get it. He spent all of his time in that shack next door to my house. Every time I'd sneak in there, he'd be sitting at that funny-looking TV machine with the green words pushing buttons. Nah, he was a nice man, but he never wanted to play with me very much, and we barely talked. All I know is he was all gone when the ants started showing up. I think they got him too. I don't know. All kinds of doohickeys. Boxes with lots of lights, some funny glass bottles. Oh wait, he had a big, funky, shiny man too. That was kind of neat. Yeah. Well, there is Will. He was sorta my friend. And then there was his dad and his mom. Right across the street, actually. It was pretty swell having someone to hang out with so close by. Yeah, Will was super nice to me. He was like a year older than me, I think. He even shared his comic books with me. We explored pretty much every bit of Greyditch we could find. I think that's why the ants don't bother me. I have good hiding spots. Well, his mom was nice too. She was kind of quiet, but she always took care of me and my papa when we came over. I think she was sad that my mom was gone. Will's dad was... well, I don't want to be mean, but he was kind of scary. He was like, always watching me and my dad real careful, like he didn't trust us or something. He always kept staring at us from the windows of his house and typing stuff into his TV box. Will said his dad was like an old soldier or something, but he didn't like doing that stuff, so he quit. Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants. My papa had a gun. He said it hurt those things. But he said they were the dumbest fucking ants he ever saw. He kept telling everyone to shoot for their antenna. Whatever that means. Nah, those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town. And, well, you know the rest. Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it. You will? My house is the one closest. Please. You know, maybe this will help and maybe it won't. But Papa hid a bunch of stuff behind the old diner and a dumpster. He trusted me with the key and said it was for emergencies. But I bet he wouldn't mind you having it. Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner.
Hiding from me? You better hope I don't find you. You got what you deserve, dumbass. on, boys. Fresh meat.
Damn! Yeah, tear him apart! Ah!
Loading personality. Robco R04V9. Office helper. Running default office protocol. Error. Loading daily agenda. Error. Security breach detected. Please stand back. Hostile. Target identified. 2. Armed. Order will be restored soon. Please stand by.
Were you just kidding about disarming that thing?
I got my eye on you.
Junk is my business. So, how's the scabbing been? Really? You did? You did! Well, all right. Tell me all about it. You do what you need to do to get food and medicine, I guess. It's not pretty, but I guess that's the way it's got to be, right? Well, keep what you got. Just traded for a big food shipment myself. Here, take a bit. My treat. The taste kind of grates after a while. Oh, and take this. It's an old food sanitizer. Just carry it with you, and it should automatically make most food and drink more, better. Landmines are one of the few dangers out there that you can profit from. Disarm one before it blows, and you can sell it for plenty of caps. I've heard stories about a ghost town that's just full of mines. Traders just call the place Minefield. Sounds like the place for some field work. Get in there, get back, and tell me all about it. And could you bring back a mine for my studies? What better reward for avoiding explosives than to pay you with explosives? Frag grenades, in this case. I got a pretty good haul of them recently. And if you bring me back something to study, maybe I can make some modifications for you. Nothing like tinkering with a live mine, right? Oh, don't worry. No one ever goes there because they say it's a ghost town. And since ghosts don't exist, you can just focus on the landmines. I hear there's a playground in the middle of town. Reach that point and come back, and I'm sure you'll have some stories to tell. Good hunting! Have fun out there, okay?